Day 2 of the recount.
And Ben Jordan is live in Waukesha County, where a slow start has rebounded in just one day. Ben?
Charles, the actual counting didn't start until late last night, but they say they're right on schedule as of tonight.
We did get to the machines after lunch.
Ever since these optical scanners have been reading ballot after ballot.
The process is moving faster as we go.
A much different sight from yesterday when the morning, afternoon, and much of the night was spent on prep work, matching numbers from the general election to their ballot count of around 240,000.
It started out very slow. I think it's going to pick up.
As of Friday afternoon, tabulators made their way through around 5 municipalities with very few variations.
I'd say out of the ones we've done, maybe we have a +1 on one reporting unit, maybe a -2.
Thanks to leaving some cushion in their daily goals, County Clerk Kathleen Novak says they're in good shape for the deadline.
We're going to make it. Yeah, we're going to make it. I don't have any concerns about that.
And 20 tabulators will be working here until midnight. They'll be back at it in the morning at 9 a.m. Live in Waukesha, Ben Jordan, today's TMJ4.
All right, a busy Friday night for them. Thanks, Ben. A federal judge will allow Wisconsin to continue the recount in the presidential votes, even though 2 Trump-supporting political action committees and a Wisconsin voter want it to stop.
Our Casey Geraldo is live to explain the lawsuit they filed and how it's being received. Casey.
That's right. Just a couple of hours ago, that judge rejected the request to stop all of this counting right away, but this lawsuit will still get heard. On day 2 of counting ballot after ballot, this lawsuit almost stopped it.
Basically, it's a waste of time. We think it's a waste of time because it's not going to change the outcome of the election.
On behalf of the Green Party, candidate Jill Stein's campaign asked for these ballots to be recounted. They believe these machines had a flaw during the election. They don't believe this lawsuit will succeed.
They have to prove that counting the votes of the actual voters in Wisconsin will cause irreparable harm. That's the standard. That it will injure the voting public to have their votes counted.
The lawsuit cites the 2000 election recount in Florida as an example. It claims Wisconsin process of letting boards like this one debate on flawed ballots taints the outcome, and that the looming deadline could cause mistakes, and worries they won't finish in time. The Wisconsin Election Commission has no comment. The Stein campaign paid for it, but Milwaukee County Clerk Joe Zarneski points out if the recount is stopped, the court will need to decide who foots the bill for this work.
The Stein campaign did agree to pay for it, and if it does stop midway, I would hope that the Stein campaign would still be liable to pay for the cost, because I don't think the taxpayer should have to pay for it.
The Attorney General's office is representing the Wisconsin Elections Commission in this case, and the Attorney General tweeted that their response to this lawsuit will be due on the 7th, and arguments will be heard on the 9th. Live in Milwaukee, Casey Geraldo, today's TMJ4.
All right, Casey, thanks.
Michigan's Attorney General announcing today he would file a lawsuit to stop a recount requested by Green Party candidate Dr. Jill Stein. Meanwhile, Michigan's Elections Board deadlocked over a request by President-elect Donald Trump to prevent that recount. That means the recount will start next week unless a court intervenes. Stein is defending her decision to request a recount in Michigan and Pennsylvania. Gloomy day.